time to strap in and get ready.
The leaders in AFL Supercoach are incoming, helping you win your leagues and climb up the rankings.
You're now listening to the Insight AFL Show with your hosts, Big Horse and Skiddy.
G'day and welcome to the Inside AFL Show. I'm your host, the Supercoach Big Horse, and with me 19 times this year, well, 20 times if you include round zero, Skiddy. How are they going down tonight, mate?
And you're also forgetting all the pre-season crap that we do, and all those extra shows and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, good horse. Good to be there with you, mate. Yet whiskey in hand, going down beautifully in the beautiful standard squeeze gear. So, but horse, I'm not happy. I'm not going to lie to you, mate. I never lie to you boys. I never lie to our chat or anything like that. Always on the board. Tribunal, shithouse. That is dumb as all shit. We can't tackle anymore. I hate that. I absolutely hate it. Bedford should have gotten 1 week, if anything. Mm-hmm. And Charlie Cameron as well. 1, if anything. I thought it was just shit. I think it was shit. I hated it, horse. What did you think of it?
Yeah, not happy.
No.
Not happy. And I don't know. I think I'll reserve my comments until I have a few more Denzel Frothingtons and then I might let loose. So
smart.
Yeah. That way I can blame the non-responsible intake of alcohol. But today we are going to preview round 9. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the second last week before Supercoach finals. So you are going to want or not want to miss this, because we're going to go in and give you your trade-in targets, who to fade, injuries, captains, who to hold, and a whole lot more. But if you have not yet, please hit like, subscribe, and the bell. Give us a thumbs up as well. We would really appreciate that. Thank you. But also, if you haven't yet, please jump in our Discord. Inside Unlimited is live and for less than 50 cents a week, which, as you know, I'm a KFC fiend. So it's an upsized zinger box. Replace your potato and gravy, dinner roll, put your chips in the dinner roll, get an extra zinger burger on the side, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A year's worth of banter, quality, and good times, Skiddy and I and the rest of the community. But also, you get access to everything we do. Our insights, our trades, captains, exclusive premium Q&A every round of Supercoach, and a few other cool perks. Entry to our Discord will be free if you just wanted to get involved and talk footy with everyone. And as Jasper and Ian and the rest of the guys are saying, buy Skiddy's merch.
Buy our merch.
Mate, our Unlimited League. So it has been shut for a number of weeks now, but we've got someone who's rocketing up the leaderboards. He's come from outside the top 500 6 weeks ago. I've tracked his progress. Ooh. He's now 27th overall.
Damn, that is not bad.
Team name Fritters Freaks, coached by Matthew. He's now 27th overall.
Good on him. That's what we love to see. Wow. Absolutely skyrocket him up there. And he must be doing pretty bloody well to be on top of that league. I'll tell you that much, horse.
Absolutely. 9. We have 9 in our leagues in the top 100, and we have 27 inside the top 1,000. So there's plenty going on there and plenty of competition going on, especially in our cash leagues too, which we will bring up at a later date to give those who are doing well in those leagues a little bit of credibility, a little bit of me time here on the show as well.
Hey, horse.
Skiddy. Yeah.
Do you want some breaking news?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I got it. Here you go.
It's time for some news from around the league.
Go.
Joe Biden is withdrawn from the presidential election. Who would have thought?
Wow.
A little bit of something for you.
Did he die?
Oh, probably. He's been dead for years in my eyes. Let's carry on and talk some footy. That means it's time for Skiddy's Squeeze of the Week. Just saw it and I thought, let's just put in a bit of political that I couldn't give a stuff about. Skiddy's Squeeze of the Week is now open. We get our names on the whiteboard. All you guys have to do is tell us who is going to get the highest Supercoach score of the round. For example, last week, it's Baggers. Someone in our Discord, Baggers. It's not Baggers Flaggers. It's Baggers getting hurt by Baggers. Something like that. But he won. Yeah, thank you, please, because I feel bad for not getting the name completely right. But he guessed T Green. I mean, I know he guessed Tom, but it was Toby, whatever. I'm still giving him the win.
Baggers Survivor.
That's right, Survivor. I knew it was something about having to get through the hard times.
Actually,
Bag of Survivor.
I actually know the guy.
Yeah.
And he plays local ones cricket here in the Bendigo area. And he's averaged, I don't think last year, but the year before, he averaged close to 100 for the season.
Damn.
He's exceptional with the willow.
Let him know that he is won our squeeze of the week from last week with Toby Green, 154. So that's all you have to do. You just put your guess in who you think is going to get the highest score of the round, what the name is, what the number is. We will not be taking the same name and number. We will not be getting double ups. We have learned from the round 9 fiasco where we had 3 winners. We are not doing that bullshit again. So if you're first in best dressed, if someone else guesses the same player and number as you, we will ask you to change it. You can just change the number to 1 off, but closest to the pin. And you win the Squeeze of the Week prize pack from our beautiful boys at the Standard Squeeze.
Bloody oath. And speaking of them, that's who's bringing us our games this evening. So our first lot of games are going to be brought to you by the Standard Squeeze, who have been our long-term sponsors since day one. Are you sick of breaking glass bottles, your beer going warm, or your coffee getting cold? The Standard Squeeze have everything you need to drink responsibly, but also conveniently. The Standard Squeeze products are made from food-quality plastic, so you can measure the perfect pour each time. You can go to the website, thestandardsqueeze.com, and use the code IFS15 to get yourself 15% off everything in store. Now, for those of you that haven't played before, Skiddy has introduced the cups. So each game, both teams that are playing are named after a certain player that has played for both teams, and therefore will be playing for their cup. If you are the first person to get 9 from 9, you will have the cups named after you, which is going to be a special Insight exclusive forever. Not just for this season, but forever. You are going to be attached to this forever. Hints have been dropped in the Discord. So if you want an inside word onto how you can go about getting the hints and the inside word, jump in the Discord, click on AFL. It'll be in general chat. But Friday night, Skiddy, run us through it, mate. Who's playing?
Yeah, mate. So Friday night, we do have the Crom and your Bombers. Is it not? It is.
It is.
Horse. Are you confident at all?
Yes.
Confident? Okay.
We'll be
Adelaide coming off a good win against St Kilda last week in the wet in Adelaide. So this one at Marvel, and you being a Essendon fan, Horse, you were saying that Essendon do not play well in the wet. So be much more confident this week, correct?
Very. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually played Etihad not too badly. So I'm tipping us 4-goal win this week.
Okay, right. Well, I mean, I'm going to go with you. Obviously, I'm back off that. Horse, would you like to announce the cup?
Yeah, I can. Has anyone got it in the chat?
We do have someone that has gotten it. We've actually got 2 that have gotten it.
Yeah. So for those of you that are in the Discord, you will know that Rex Hunt named or nicknamed this bloke. He is not a well man running down the wing for the Essendon Footy Club late 90s, 2000s. He is Sean Wellman. So it is the Sean Wellman Cup.
Yes, sir. That's Corey, Kizza, bang, bang. Unfortunately, it's not the Hayden Skipworth or the Gregory Anderson lads.
Who?
The Sam Durham coach.
Okay.
There you go. Unfortunately, that's all right.
Nick Martin,
this game. Yeah.
142 Supercoach points last week, 26 touches, 4 goals in the wet. Awesome game. Teams are going to be locking in on merit, I feel, the back end of the year. They'll see how Melbourne did it and nullified his influence on the game and therefore were able to win. I still think he's a fantastic D7 M9 swingman option.
Yeah. I can definitely agree with that. I'm not going to be expecting 4 goals out of merit every single week, but yeah, it's still like that he can get those halfback stats. Ridley, 129, 127 in his last 2 weeks. He's at 524K. As we've said, he can be a little bit up and down just with McGrath, Martin, Red Dog. It makes it a bit hard for him. So I don't know about that. Caldwell, we heard injury news, Horse, but is he all right?
Potentially out. We're going to have to get confirmation tomorrow, but there are little whispers getting around that it might be a calf strain. He missed training yesterday, so watch this space. If you're in the Discord, we will drop it by midday tomorrow. We will have information, so hopefully not. And hopefully you've planned to have cover there. But for me, the easy VC option this week for me is Zach Merritt against an Adelaide Footy Club who, if they tag, it might be Ben Keys, but I doubt it. 82 points last week in the wet. He's got an average of 124 in his last 3 against Adelaide. So I'm looking for him to go quite large, mate.
Okay. Although, mate, for the Crom, I'm not really a fan of many here besides a couple of lower price guys. But Dawson, he was better last week, but I still don't care for Supercoach this year. Taylor, 103 last week in his 3rd game, which was good to see. Could be a good downgrade option. He's about 130K. I'm just not fully into it. Also, too, we have the Giants and the Gold Coast Suns cupping up next if you want to get the guesses in for that. Dowling, though, Horse. You were fairly keen on him when he got into the side. You were like, all right, I'm pretty happy he's going to be able to hold his spot, and he's been looking bloody good as of late.
And for those of you that were listening in last week, we sort of picked that. We thought that with Rankin's absence that he may get more midfield time, and sure enough, he scored 101 Supercoach points last week with 20 touches and a goal. Again, a really nice loop option if you've got him in your forward line, especially if Caldwell misses this week. So will he get 100 again? Probably not. But I'm fairly confident saying that he'll get you 70 to 80.
Yeah, Essendon are a pretty good side to hold people for Supercoach points. So I'd say it's probably not the team you want to be versing, but that's all right. You still do better than, unless you have Sean Manor there, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Better than Kruger, that's for certain.
Oh, fuck you, shit. Anyway, Rory Laird, 100 Supercoach points last week. 31 touches, 13 tackles. In the past, if he had 31 touches and 13 tackles, this is 150 points. I know it was pissing down rain and it was a tough game, but he hasn't really pumped out the big scores this year, has he?
Yeah, he hasn't really been shining like the normal Laird we'd see, except for that game where he played off halfback. We've been calling for it for weeks, and it's just not there. So Laird, not off halfback, gives me the shits, and I do not like that. So Laird's a no-no for me, Horse.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you, mate. So who'd you say the next game was?
I believe that would be the Gold Coast Suns versus the GWS Giants. We'll give guys a couple of minutes to be able to get their guesses in for that.
But while they're looking at getting their guesses in, you would not believe who's sponsoring this game this week.
Oh, it's the Giant. Oh, no. You can't do it, can you?
That's right, from a student Newstead. Are your rates above 6.2%? Want to buy a new home? Or maybe you want to refinance or renovate? Or maybe you just want to save some money like the rest of us? Then reach out to Ryan at Astute Newstead, who, funnily enough, is sponsoring Lockie Whitfield, at the moment, our man Winnie Blues. You can contact Ryan at Astute Newstead for an obligation and cost-free inquiry. His link tree is in the description below. Tree's in the chat nice and early tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Bloody hell. That is about a 30-minute early trees in the chat, just so you can sponsor, just so you can sponsor this game. That's brilliant.
Yeah, and I know he'll hate it.
Bloody hell.
So, Gold Coast are trekking down to NG Stadium to take on the GWS Footy Club.
Of course.
Yeah.
We have the Jacob Townsend Cup, which is incorrect. The part of the inaugural team was Kizza getting it right with the Jack Homch Cup. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, way, Horse. This is putting Kizza in the lead.
It is.
That's honestly one of the... No, that is one of the toughest ones to get as well this week, because that was the 50-50 winner. Oh, our man. Could be on with here, mate.
Could be. And Deadly... I don't want to see this. Come on, mate. You're better than that.
Yeah, we do not want to see that.
Talk to me about Toby Green.
I'm on this one. Toby Green, 154 Supercoach points, mate. He was on the absolute... he took the PI 55 last week. 4 goals, was on one. Really like that. This is going to be tougher, but I'm still there for it because we know how shit the Suns have been away from home this season. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on that one, Horse.
Yeah. What about our man, Winnie Blues? Yes, sir. Guess what? Another 113 last week, 35 touches. He's only averaging 105 on the year. No big deal. Top 6 back. No big deal. You're welcome. And you know what? He's only been under 100 once in his last 10 games.
Yep. He's looking bloody good, mate. Looking great off of halfback. Really like to see that. Tom Green, he's been looking really good, but his Supercoach scores haven't been reflecting that. Only a 93 last game, but he had 37 disposals. Yep. So I'm kind of hoping that the disposal efficiency comes up a little bit, where he's actually kicking it to actually mark it from him, and that would be bloody beautiful for him. And Briggsy, 122 last week. He's been looking bloody good as of late. If he versus Ned Moyle this week, Horse, it's another good week for Briggs.
100%. Yeah, but I feel like Witts may be back. So,
okay. It's still a back injury though, which gives me a little bit of worry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, looking at the Suns here, and we see Jonas the Goat in the chat here. We might just bring that up while we're talking about Noah's Ark, Noah Anderson. 132 Supercoach points last week. He's got a 3-round average of 121. But have a look at this, mate. He's averaging 110 with scores of 50, 55, 70, 89, 91, 92, 93, 98. And then at the other end of that, 105, 122, 129, 132. And then 5 scores above 140. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. He's the definition of going massive or not. That is unbelievable.
That's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, I really wish that he had a bit more consistency. Otherwise, he would have been in my team. But, the last couple of weeks, he's been all right. So, don't mind it, though, Horse. Moyle, if you're holding him, we're going to be just waiting, seeing if Witts is back or not. We are also getting ready for the West Coast versus St Kilda Cup as well, lads. So get your guess in there. The Diddley Horse. How many times has Stupid Sexy Flanders gone under 100 this year?
Yep. About as many times as I've kicked goals in the AFL.
Oh, so 50. Not bad.
0. Yeah.
Yep.
He's been phenomenal and a clear F1 this year. He has overtaken Isaac Heaney as the clear number 1 forward this year.
Yep.
If you don't have him, you just got to get him in. It's plain and simple. And quickly on another couple, your man, Bodie. That guy.
Yeah.
Erland. It's time to sell. Get rid of him, lads.
Yep.
Sexton, he was dropped last week, is a definite sell now. And the bloke whose carpet matches the curtains, Matt Rowell. Who?
Matt Rowell.
That he doesn't even deserve us to give him the pump up that we did earlier in the season because he has been
shit.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the technical term out of my mouth, mate. He's been horrible.
You're welcome. Horse. The Suns get 3 more years of ooh-woo. Smart. Anime girl. Hardwick is obviously a massive fan of the anime girls. So I'm a big fan of that. Good on you, Damien. That's play on in my eyes, Horse.
Yep. And for the time he's played us in 2K and always gets done, too bad, mate. Stick to AFL.
Bit of hentai never hurt anybody, Horse.
That's right. Mate, in the other Saturday game, the day game, I don't know why they put 2 games on at the same time. Bloody hate it.
Are we holding Matt Rowell or are we pissing Matt Rowell off?
They pissed him off.
Good. All right. I mean, look, no took though. Come on. Like, surely he steps up. He's just, I hate it.
I'm going to call it early. And Will Graham will be the one to benefit from Took Miller and Alex Davies being out.
Yeah, but he was a sub last week as well, which I found really.
He'll go straight into Alex Davies' role.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, well,
I reckon Rouse hurt. I really.
He's got to be because this is almost worse than Clary's level drop off, and that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no, don't like it. Yeah.
The Saturday
West Coast,
St Kilda, West Coast. There's
is
couple
this
that
danger game for St Kilda.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
If I was a betting man, I would be overs in this game, the winning margin.
Over the handicap, you reckon?
Yep. So no McGovern, no Duggan, no Flynn.
Duggan!
They're missing a lot. Waterman's more likely to miss than not likely to miss.
Yep.
I think there's too many holes to fill.
I forgot who was talking about it on the radio, and someone said it was Joey Montagna, and he said, this could be a danger game for the Eagles. And I was like, no, it's not. This is St Kilda going to run all over them. And they should. They really should. Horse, would you like to do the announcement for the cup this week, for this game?
Yeah, he's got a bit of sex appeal about him, this guy. The luscious mullet that he had going, and
yes.
The puffed out chest and the strut that he had. It's not Michael Gardner.
Choo-choo, G-tray, baby.
Didn't he kick 100 goals in a year too?
Fuck, he'd be bloody close too, wouldn't he?
Mm.
Absolutely. I think he got it, or no, he was close. Maybe. Oh shit! Now I don't know. Someone fact check me, please. But yeah, he was the
Deadly's
clue
our man
that
to do
was.
the fact check.
Yeah, he was the clue that was already there was already one named after him. So for the Saints horse, Marshall could be a big week under the roof, especially where he's only coming up against Bailey Williams. Thank you very much, Corey. G-Train got it in 2004, the ton. What a man. Yeah, Marshall, he should be going pretty well. He historically doesn't play well against the Eagles, score well against the Eagles, sorry. But come on, this is Bailey Williams, surely. Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Horse the Pooh, Mateus, fill him
He's
a
done.
poo.
He's done.
Done.
But I want to bring him up because I want the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages in here to know that when Supercoach opens in 2025, you are picking this guy in your forward line.
Mm-hmm. Horse, 5 more kicks than he averages a game, and he's done his hip.
Yeah.
Shows you how much we take for granted, like, Clary and Whitfield and these kind of guys that get a shitload of kicks all game because their body can handle it. It's hard to get 12 kicks in a game.
Mm-hmm. Hey, mate.
Sometimes you break down.
Fraser Garrick did kick 100. He kicked 103 in 2004. Yeah. Our man Deadly coming through with the goods again. If
you scroll up, you would have noticed me already hide that for show it for Corey, where he set it up before that.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want to talk to me about the Wang and Sinclair of half?
No, they're both awesome. Get them in your side. Get them in your side. They will both go over 100 this week. Yep.
Yeah, under the roof of marble. This is where Wang and Sinclair love to be. Think Bailey Dale, copy paste.
Who's going to go to Wang?
Wang.
Chesser.
I was going to. Is he in?
Chesser. I hope so.
Oh no, he's your man.
He needs to be.
You reckon? Are you finally caving and coming on the side of Campbell Chesser?
The people are asking. I've got to give them what they want. Chesser should be back in. And is he a buy under the roof? The only roof I'm buying him under is Mad Monday because apparently he goes all right on the tins and that's about it. So no. But our man Deadly, who's outscoring all of us, has him in the midfield. So
Fade Gorn too.
Fade Gorn, yeah. Smart man. But for the Eagles, Elliot. Yoza. Chester is not a buy. He's been very solid and perhaps the best Supercoach player for West Coast this year. And a really good defender, midfield loop option. You can swing him back. You can swing him mid. I like him. Zane True, he's 137K, 93 Supercoach points last week. And we saw Jared Schofield throw the magnets around a little bit and give some of the younger players an opportunity in places where they wouldn't ordinarily be playing. We saw this with Ruben Jinby across half back and Zane True through the midfield. I quite like True if you need a downgrade option through the midfield. Without McGovern and Duggan! And most likely Waterman and these sorts of guys. Yeah, they're not midfielders, but what was it, 12, 13 tackles he laid last week? And against a really professional and classy Brisbane outfit, he didn't look out of place.
No, he didn't. And this is St Kilda, and their midfield has looked pretty out of place and hasn't been looking as great. And they've just lost another midfielder in the poo. So, we'll have to wait and see. Get your tips in for the Collingwood and Hawthorn Cup. Love to say it because, Horse, this is a game that we are now. Also, sorry, just quickly. All the best to Liam Duggan on his HIA. Charlie Cameron should not be suspended for that. Hawthorn. Collingwood, Horse. Is this the game of the round or is the Brisbane Swans game the game of the round?
I would have said the Essendon game is a game of the round every round, but I honestly think this is the game of the round, yes. Yeah. For those of you that remember back to round 3, where Hawthorn kicked the last 8 goals of the game and lost by 4 points in the wet, they steamed home in the last quarter. I think they'll beat Collingwood here. I really do.
You remember last year in round 21 where Finn McGuinness tagged the absolute shit out of Nick Dacos? Sicily absolutely destroyed Collingwood all over the ground. And, that's... I hear the rumblings, Horse. Have you heard the rumblings?
No, tell me.
Finn McGuinness could be in this game for one reason. One reason only. And then
because
when Nick Dacos again.
When he locked Nick Dacos down, do you know what he scored?
Yeah, it was like, was it 60 or so? It's when he did his ankle as well.
41.
40, and that's when he did his ankle.
His lowest ever Supercoach score. Yep.
Interesting. That was an absolute lockdown roll there. Look, we can keep tracking on about it, but we need Kizza to get his guessing because Kiz is 3 from 3, and I want to see if he gets this one right as well.
Yeah.
So hurry the fuck up, Kiz.
Is this the bloke that struggles to put sentences together?
This is the bloke that struggles to put sentences together, which is probably a little bit more of a. That's probably I didn't want to give Kizza an extra hand on that. In all honesty, Horse, but you pulled it out of me.
His internet must have dropped out.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to mix it. He's going to have to miss it, unfortunately. Bad luck, but yes, it is the Dermot Brereton Cup. Bang on the money there, Ian Johnson.
The germ.
Yeah, mate. He obviously had so many concussions that he doesn't know how to talk because I don't know what the fuck Dermot talks about. I don't know what he talks about, mate. When he's on the bounce, when he's on the pre-game, no idea.
It's the fastest game and kick it in the goals.
He does well. He does well, mate. Yeah. But that's just how Dermy does it. But yep, good old Dermy. Absolutely. Meek, Horse, big game. I reckon it's coming up here for Lloyd Meek. Did you see that tap that he did straight down the middle to Newcomb where he wasn't paying attention and it just went straight through? Like, that's beautiful ruck work. That's what you want to say.
What's the other ruckman? Is it Ned Reeves?
Yeah, Reeves. Yeah, no, he's not important.
Trade bait. Yep. Gone. This guy's clearly Hawthorn's number one ruck. So, he's been awesome. And if you have him, I'd continue to hold him. He's been really good. One player that I'm fading, though, and I highly encourage people not to get him, is James Sicily. I just went blank there. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. He could not lift his injured shoulder above his head on the weekend.
Yeah.
And they pushed him forward. And yes, he won some money for us in the punters club by kicking goals when he went forward. But I reckon if there's another bump or he cops another injury to that shoulder, it's curtains for him. He's done for the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with you there, mate. Because he said that he wasn't playing to the standard that he could do down back, so that's why they moved him forward. But I mean, mate, his shoulder looked so bad. So I don't know. Dillmore, disappointing from a Supercoach perspective last week, but he's still all right as our forward option at 97. He averages his last 3 against Collingwood, which is good to see. Mm-hmm. And Horse, your man, the Italiano sensation. Do you mind?
Massimo D'Ambrosio, pizza pasta wine, driving a Ferrari really, really, really fast, and on his house to sit down on the couch and to watch the football because he cannot walk properly on his ankle because it is really sore. And Nonna bring him some pasta and some vino. He sit up, put his ankle up, put his feet up. Nonno then walks in and goes, "Sir, shut up in your face. You play the football, young man." Yes.
Shut up at the face. That's very good. Pretty good. Will he miss this week as well?
I think so.
Damn. Well, that hurts. Let's get your guesses in for the dogs and the cats, if you don't mind, umpire. What's that?
No. It's all right. It's all right.
Good,
I'll bring it up later.
Dogs and cats, get the cup in there for that one at GMHBA. But let's talk about the Pies, Horse while we carry on this one. I couldn't give a stuff, in all honesty. I've got Dacos on my team. None of the other ones really interest me. Holt Kruger, I'd say. I'm worried about Finn McGuinness coming in and tagging the shit out of Dacos again. Also, too, how good was that tackle by Jeremy Cameron on Dacos last week? That just sent it.
They turned it into a meme, didn't they?
Yeah, into the Shooting Stars meme.
Shooting Stars thing, yeah.
Yeah. The same one that they did for Bro McCreary where Aiden Cole bench pressed him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That was good.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just going to go quickly through Collingwood, mate, because when we're talking Supercoach, there's no real relevance here. And this isn't a diss on the Collingwood Footy Club or having a crack at them on a personal level. It's just when we're talking Supercoach, there's nothing really relevant here. Like we've got Sidebottom who scored 105 last week. 4 of his last 5 games have been 100 plus. He's good for draft leagues, but that's it. You got Darcy Cameron, who was good last week against, who was it? Sam De Koning. He had 58 hit-outs or whatever it was. That's not going to happen this week against Lloyd Meek.
No.
And then you got Nick Dacos, who may be tagged by Finn McGuinness. Stay tuned to the Discord. We will keep you updated. And then apart from Kruger, who for me at the moment is my Maxi Gorn cover, who, ladies and gentlemen, will be undergoing a fitness test tomorrow and may play. Yep, you heard it here first. I don't trust any other Collingwood players to score me a decent score. Crisp, Gorn.
Yep. Crispy.
Like his top end scores won't be there. Pendlebury shit the bed last week. What was it? 41 he scored or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, not great.
Like it wasn't great. Jordan DeGoey, DeGorn.
No,
you're not even fucking considering him.
Nope.
Who else? Darcy Moore. He should be in the twos. He's been ordinary. So
yeah, exactly. Oh,
anyway.
Darcy Moore's been copping it during the week. He's going to pull out a good game, I reckon, this week.
The only supporter that Darcy Moore has at the moment is Sam McClure.
Oh, he's a fucking idiot, though.
He is, yeah.
Oh, apparently West Coast aren't taking Harley Reid. Piss off. Apparently LDU should go to Collingwood. Shut up, you fucking dickhead. Let's go. I'm going to get too angry.
If there's one bloke that makes less sense in the media than Dermot Burden, it's Sam McClure.
He's actually, and that's the thing too. He's worse than Kane Corns, and Kane Corns says some dumb shit.
He makes Kane Corn look smart.
He does actually, yeah, absolutely. So this next cup horse, dogs, cats. The clue for it was, I regret the dreadies, and tell you what, man, it had to be Luke Dahlhaus, obviously.
That's a bit.
God, those dreadlocks were shit house on his head.
Yeah, that were different. But Jonas, I have played footy with Peter Street before, and I can confirm he is 7 foot 100, mate. He is fucking huge, but such a good bloke. Such a good bloke.
Like to hear that.
So this game is at GMHBA in Geelong.
Yep.
There may be a little bit of rain around. For those of you that are in the Discord, I've done a bit of research with weather and all those sorts of things. I will be dropping all of this tomorrow with every game this round. For the Cats, Maxi Johnny Holmes, 118 last week. This is why we got him, ladies and gentlemen. Just super, super consistent. Even when he's having a down game, it's a 90 or a 95. And then we've seen in the past month, 6 weeks, that he can nudge, 140. So we love that.
Yep.
For the bloke that was picked in the draft too, in exchange for Asava Radicalia, Lawson Humphreys, he's been really, really good, mate.
Bloody oath he has been. That 96 by foot last week was absolutely sensational. Love the way he plays, both sides as well of his body. Really like it. Geelong have got an absolute ripper there for him. Midfield Stewart, 3 tons in his last 4 games, which is what we love to see. So good D6 option. I like the move by Chris Scott. I reckon this is something that can be sustained. They don't need to be banking him down back as much. College Asney can do it. They got Henry. These bigger blokes. I like it. So I don't know why he wouldn't stay midfield. But are you liking Jezza at all, Horse? He had an all right game last week, 3-3 in front of goals.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. And I know our man Asa might hate on me a little bit for this, but I think closer to goal, it limits his scoring potential, and he's got to rely on goals to score big. And he hasn't been kicking accurately like Charlie Curnow lately. So you can't carry 2 players like that in the one team. So if you've got Charlie Curnow, I don't think you can carry both.
Yeah, but I think if you have, I reckon you only have one or the other.
Yeah, you can't have both.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's 5 other forward options where your last option will either be, a punt on someone, or it'll be Jezza or Curnow.
Let's go to this. And we see that Carlton now have, where are
Port,
they?
Collingwood, Hawthorn, West Coast, and St Kilda.
Yep, so they got North this week, Port Adelaide, Collingwood, Hawthorn, West Coast. That's actually a pretty favourable run for Carlton.
Yep.
And then we look at Geelong. Where at Geelong, they've got Western
Bulldogs,
Bulldogs, North, Adelaide, Freo, St Kilda, West. Well, geez, that's not too bad either, is it?
Mate, that's sensational. That's one game in that Freo game where they have really bloody good, solid defense, and the rest of them can really open up some scores.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I choose
Probably couldn't go
Jezza.
wrong either way. You choose Jezza.
I choose Jezza, yeah. I've always been on the Jezza side, though.
Let's bolt a bet from here on to the end of the season. I'm on Charlie Curnow.
Done. You want to shake cocks on it? Hands on it?
Yes to the first, no to the second.
Perfect. Sword fight.
Sword fight. Sam de Koning.
Yeah.
4 games in a row with 20 or more touches. Last week it was disappointed, but look for him to bounce back this week.
Yeah.
For the Dogs, I'm going to give you 4 names. Okay.
Yeah.
Daily Bale.
Not if the weather is shit. That he hates wet weather football. He likes
Does
under
Atkins
the.
go to him?
No, Atkins depends if Treloar's in.
Okay.
But I don't think Atkins will tag.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Geelong just did it because it's Nagos.
Bontempelli.
Yep, love Bond in this game. I reckon this is it's good for him. I'm not putting the captaincy on him though.
No. English.
Too far away from WA. Couldn't give a fuck. Geelong's too far away. No.
Ed Richards.
Don't mind that in and under. Yes, I would be holding this game if I had. But yeah, that's where I kind of lean for that game.
Yeah.
Horse. We got to talk about the Port Adelaide Richmond game. Just pretty much get your cups in, and then we can just fly over the top of it because that's going to be a shit game. In Port, look, do you have any concern about Richmond making a crack at them in this game?
Without Tim Tranto, no. This will be 10 goals plus.
I can only see them getting up in the ruck contest. That's the only way I see them getting up.
Yeah. All right. So,
I think Nank can beat what's their face. Nank can beat
Jordan Sweet.
Sweet, yeah. Yeah, he'd have more of a crack against Soldo, but
yeah.
Yeah.
So when we're talking legends of the Richmond Footy Club and to a lesser extent the Port Adelaide Footy Club, this man, I believe he's done the worm before, hasn't he, on a footy field?
Yeah, I believe he has. I'm so disappointed in you, Deadly. So disappointed in you right now, mate.
Well, what's he done? Oh, him?
He spent this whole time because this was obviously the clue where it was Would Love Lily Allen's first debut single. Her first debut single was called Smile. Is there anyone that is more representing of smiling than the smiling assassin, David Roden? Come on, Deadly. Come on, mate.
No!
Quick as piss, be better.
Yeah. But you know what? Here's my
stay,
C
Deadly.
option.
Stay.
You stay. This is where my C option is, mate. Zachary
we
Butters.
have boys that got it as well, by the way.
Yep.
We had boys that
Tigers are 18th for points conceded to mids, which means we have a ripper C option here if you decide to try Zach Merritt or someone like that early and it doesn't work out. His last 2 games against Richmond, 158 and 175.
Horse, my C option also, mate. This Butters is ready. Oh my boy. He's this is like the shiniest, best coated horse walking around the racetrack. He's going to absolutely dominate, I feel like, in this game. Houston
Same
could
with
be
this
moving
guy.
to Melbourne.
What?
There's rumors now that Houston is coming to Victoria. D's Pies circling. Hawk as well. Hawk.
Really?
Yep.
Hawk tis. Rightio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, with no Farrell, I actually really like him this week too.
I like him this week too, but not more than I like Butters this week. I think Butters is going to do damage. Rosie, 105 last week, looked a lot better. Like that. If you've got him in. And Pickles. Oh my God, what a disappointment. I don't even know what you say. I don't know what was more frustrating, watching his score go down Supercoach wise or watching him just be a bitch and cry and yell at the umpires. I get it that he's got. Mate, I understand that he's got so much talent, but my God, his head's got to get better because it's just he bitched it out of North. He had to go home. He then cried when people were booing him because what he did was shit for the game. And now he's just getting angry because he can't win and he can't get his own way. he's really starting to show his true colours and show how much of a weak as piss he is. And I couldn't agree more with Jonas here. Pickles is the kind of bloke who never uses his label. Yep, beautiful.
Yep.
He feels bad for a while, then he just smiles. Attaboy deadlift. So, Horse, get your guesses in for the Swans versus the Lions. But is there anyone you want to talk about for the Tigers? Or
No.
Good. I like that too. We've got to give credit to Nank, though. Nank's been unbelievably good this year.
Yep. Tigers and Collingwood are the most Supercoach irrelevant teams this year.
I could... Yeah, West Coast are there too.
At least they've got Elliot Yeo and McGovern.
Yeah. Collingwood have Dacos, and they've given us a couple of like good rookies.
Yeah. But when we're
Tigers
talking the end of...
Tigers are giving us nothing besides blight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's it.
So, long story short, Taranto, no, out. Bolton, no. But reports is that he's staying. I'll read that later. Short, no. Is that price for a reason? Hopper, no. Too inconsistent. Any other Richmond player? No. We need Malcolm Blight back. So the next game, mate, is the Lions versus the Swans. And this legend did play in a premiership at one stage.
He did, actually. He was also the clue where he kicked the last goal of a grand final as well, Horse, if you remember that. It was a game-sealing goal, if that would help anyone. So he kicked it in the game-winning grand final. So
it's definitely not that bloke.
It's not Kappa. It's not Kappa.
Hey, Kappa, look at me. I'm a fucking stuck-up cockhead.
Love him. Hey, mate, he's great. He's still going around. He's still in the club doing Charlie Brown all night long.
All the time, yep.
Oh, yeah. All over the rippers as well. Yeah, mate, geez, he's that's some kind of life for the big fella, for the big gold mullet. Horse, this is going to be a ripping game too. I am very much excited. It's at the Gabba too, which makes me... I honestly can't tip in this game. Like, this is too hard because Brisbane at the Gabba, but Swans have been the Swans. They looked bloody good last week. If Swans beat Brisbane at the Gabba, Horse, like, are we really putting, like, does anyone else really get a chance? When they're on, they're on.
They're on. You're right.
You kind of got to get him at a bad day.
You do. In the Amon Buchanan Cup,
bang,
we will see
bang.
Lockie Neal just been awesome.
Yeah.
Is he a sneaky Brownlow bet?
Yes, absolutely. I have him right up there with Bont, Cripps, and Dacos.
Yep. Dunkley, is he still a buy?
Yes. Yeah, I'd say he's right at the end of the M8, but there's probably others, but not too bad of a choice.
Let's have a look at the draw.
Yep.
Brisbane, we've got Sydney, then Gold Coast, St Kilda, GWS, Collingwood, Essendon. Yeah, it's pretty favourable.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all there, mate. Danaher, no thank you. Zorko, he's been quieter of late, but I don't care. Still looks all right. Could cop the James Jordan tag, but he's still doing his things, so that's all right there, mate. And Ashcroft.
Yes, man, you got it. Yep.
Will definitely be in our teams next year, but definitely not this year, Horse. What do you like for the Swannies while we get our guesses in for the Dockers versus the D's?
Chad Warner, the bleach rectum. Sydney need a big game out of him this week if they're any chance of winning. But he does have an uncanny ability to break the game open with his flair. So previous average, not too bad. I think he's averaging 114 over the past 3 weeks. Don't mind him, but don't love him. He's back to 520K. For those of you that bought him at 630 or 640, whatever he went to. Bump on. Isaac Heaney's back this week. He's still a top 2 forward, and you are going to want him for the run home.
Yep.
Ooh, Errol.
Ooh, Errol. Yeah, just a gun, mate. He just keeps accumulating the ball. 142 last week. This is going to be different, though. North versus, compared to Brisbane. Yeah, this is a little bit of an iffy one. Grundy, really interesting matchup here. He has not been that consistently good against Big O.
No.
But that's also been with Max Gawn. So he has also put up 100 and I think it was 146 against Brisbane, but that was against Steph Martin. So this will be an interesting game here against the Big O. I wouldn't be putting a C on Grundy if I had him.
No.
Lizard, bit too up and down for me. Horse, I think you would agree with me there. Who do you believe, though, does James Jordan go to this round? Didn't tag last week. Who do you reckon he goes to this week?
If he goes to anyone, it'll be Zorko.
Neil?
And Rowbottom goes to Neil.
Okay. I reckon it's going to be an alternating tag on Lockie Neal. They're going to try and nullify him completely.
Golden Tonsils will be all over it in the Discord tomorrow and Friday. He's very good with that and has got the inside word, so you're not going to want to miss that if you're looking at slapping a VC or C option in that game. We've got the Melbourne and Dockers game, mate. Have we got anyone that's tipped it yet?
Yeah, a couple of boys just nailed that one on the head. It's unfortunately not the Scott Chisholm Cup. No, it's not. But Deadly.
Who?
Scotty Chisholm, obviously.
Who?
Obviously, horse. Jeff
Chisholm?
Farmer, the Wizard. Yeah.
Chisholm.
Whatever.
Chisholm.
Whatever. I can't read at the moment. Jeffy Farmer Cup. Wickets piss me better, mate. Far out. Jeez, I need to sleep. The Wiz. The OG Wiz. Jeffy Farmer. That was Mark of the Year. I tried to sting you guys from last time because the last time these two teams played, the Cup was Jeff White. And he had also taken Mark of the Year before. So
yes.
He got up to get his.
He got up there.
But Farmers was beautiful on the back of Gary Lyon. Oh boy, was that an absolute rip snorter. Looking forward to this game, Horse. Let's hopefully it's not the fucking repeat of that bullshit that they had in Alice Springs where Jockers won by 92 points.
Yeah, they fucked him, didn't they, up there? But Jackson this week with what's his name? Darcy back. Nah.
Darcy's back. Jackson's gone. That's what I've always said all year. Fuck that.
Yep. Clark and Ryan, pretty consistent. Clark's been really good with his run and carry, and he's still averaging over 100. So he's been really good. Again, only scored once under 100 in his past 10. And Ryan, he has dropped a lot of cash. He's dropped nearly 140K in the past 6 weeks.
Bad Ryan.
Last week, he went at 100% and still, what did he score? 99, was it?
Yeah, 99 or 96.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was close.
Hayden Young, like Martin, really good M9 D7 option and can pump out 120s when other premiums are down on form. So we do love to see it. And Caleb Sarong, he's got a 5-round average of 97, but they've got a really nice run at Perth coming home.
Yep.
And they've got West Coast next week, Essendon, Geelong, GWS and Port Adelaide to finish the year, which, as we can see, dark greens means they're good teams to play against. So, yeah, it's a good run home there.
Bloody oath. Love to see that. Absolutely, Horse.
For the Ds, again, they're not really Supercoach relevant, are they?
Get your tips also in for the North versus North versus Carlton game. And it looks like I've stuffed up where the Jeff Farmer never won Mark of the Year. He won Goal of the Year. I swear he won Mark of the Year for the Gary Lyon one, but Deadly reckons that he got it in 1998. So I'm hoping that I was right too. So we'll see how that goes. D's, Frothies. Yep. No, thanks. I can't take him there. Clary, 100 last week. So for people that got the Clary in, at least that's showing a little bit of, maybe Clary's back. Maybe we can get excited about it. So we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, no, I don't know about that. Rivers, probably the only Melbourne player but outside of Gawn that you can maybe have a crack at. I mean, still there. It's hard to be able to be completely certain, but I do like him as that low price defender. You probably missed your chance now though if you were going to have a crack on Trent Rivers. And Salem 42 last week, shithouse. Need him to be better than that, but sometimes it just doesn't work like that. So yeah, we'll have to just wait and see.
In the last game of the round, we see the Carlton Footy Club take on the North Melbourne Footy Club. And there's one player that I see that's brought up that, I wish we had a picked because this guy was a bit of a cult hero. Not him. Him.
Yeah, Digby. Yeah, I love Digby Morrell too. But honestly, I loved all these players. They played for North and Carlton. So yeah, also too, it did look like that I stuffed up. Jeff Farmer. So my apologies, boys. Wake has pissed me. Be better. I will be better next time. Mickey Martin, loved him. Absolutely loved him, but I did not choose Mickey Martin, not Digby Morrell. Jared Waite, didn't go him either. No, it was the man that polled the most Brownlow votes 1 year, Corey McKernan, but unfortunately he was suspended and didn't win the Brownlow. So stiff to Corey, but shit happens. He deserved it. Great year by him.
What did he do?
He got rubbed out.
Oh, I know that.
Like he was suspended for a week. I can't remember what he did, but he tied. I can't exactly remember what he did, but he tied with the winner of the Brownlow that year, which I can't remember who it was either. But so he missed the game through suspension, and then he got rubbed out and didn't end up winning the Brownlow because it would have been a tied Brownlow.
Well, it sounds like whatever he did was worse than what happened to Jobe Watson. But anyway, we'll move on. For the baggers.
Herd and Voss, that's right.
Paddy Cripps, 115 last week, but far out. He could be in for a huge one this week. Average of 117 in his last 3 against North.
Yep.
Tom De Koning, I reckon he's carrying something.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. That's probably why they brought Pitnet back in. So, yeah, I could see that too, Horse. Walsh, I could expect him to get off the chain unless Will Phillips is brought in to be able to nullify him. I could definitely see that happening. McCoy. Yeah, he should probably have a bit of a... Him and Curnow should probably have a little bit of a kick out here. I would expect... Well, what I think should happen is Aiden Core should go to McKay, and I think that... Charlie Combin should go to Curnow to be able to nullify his athleticism. Normally, it's Core that does go to Curnow, so we will see how that goes. And
how do small forwards go against North Melbourne?
Really good. Waitman tore us up, but 3 of them were free kicks.
Everyone in the sports bet community. I was only having a look at this today, and I've been waiting for this game to be brought up. My tip of the week is going to be Matt Owies, 4 goals.
Owies.
Yep, they're going to concentrate so much on Mackay. They're going to concentrate so much on Curnow. Yeah, there's going to be some easy out the back type of goals that he loves to get.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely see them open it up. So, we will have to keep an eye on that, Horse, but I do not mind that shout at all. For North, LDU, I think he's just been fantastic as of late. Didn't start well, but that's all right. He just keeps on going. And he should be okay. In this game, I wouldn't be expecting a massive one, but North's schedule after that is very favourable for midfielders after they get through this one. And then we got Geelong. So there's that. Tristan Cherry, this should be a bloody interesting ruck battle between him and TDK. I wouldn't be surprised if Pitnet plays as well. So should be an interesting one there, Horse. Joe Simkin, though, Horse. No. Can't do it.
Sorry.
I can't do it. Yeah.
No. McKercher, I don't mind him, though.
No, he's great. Fantastic off half back.
Yep. She's God. He'll bounce back this week. Have some trust, people.
Yep. He's turned up both times playing Carlton.
Yep. And Georgie Wardlaw, he's probably not for Supercoach this year, but, man, this guy's going to be a serious player, isn't he?
That is your rising star for the year 2024, ladies and gentlemen.
He's unbelievable.
I would think. Yeah, I would think.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do us for our games this evening. What we like to do now is get into our buy, sells, who we think you should be holding, a watch list, and some captain's choices. But to kick us off, mate, who we buy?
Targets acquired.
Well, Horse, we are buying, first and foremost, Connor Rozee again. Still at an okay price, price cheaper than most players. 520 for the midfield. Look, you should have been brought in ages ago if need. But, yeah, it's still Connor Rozee in my eyes, Horse. Are we still confident on Sam De Koning in your eyes? Because I've still got him
Yep.
But it looked a bit bleak last week.
No, I'm okay with it.
Good.
I'm okay with it for now. He is Geelong's number one ruckman. Stanley's still in the twos. Conway's out for the year. Yep, this will stick. Jai Caldwell, we're going to have to watch out here. If he's playing, he's got a 3-round average of 125. Looks right at home in the midfield. And I did have in my notes Mateus Filippo, but he's unfortunately out for what would appear as though would be the rest of the year. So you are not buying him because you are going to get him when 2025 Supercoach opens for AFL. Mate, sells.
You forgot about Chester.
No, Chester doesn't get a mention yet.
You forgot about Chester. Sorry, I had to take a big jumper. The Misso's got the fucking heater on it. It is 5,000 degrees in my house, apparently. And apparently it's still not warm enough. Selling any Richmond player that is not named Nankervis or Blight, every single other one, piss them off. I don't even care that they're going to be able to have good monies. No. Shit house. Couldn't give a stuff. Horse, you're out on Marrow.
Yep, get rid of him. He's a sell. He's done. We can bring him in next year when he's not injured.
Yeah, fair enough.
And you know what? Isaac Rankin, he's still got 3 more weeks of suspension left, which means you won't see him until potentially your preliminary finals in your Supercoach league. So I would recommend getting rid of him and just shore yourself up, especially a premium at that price. You can go sideways into someone else and happy days. Anyone else you're looking to sell, mate, that people have?
No, I mean, it's kind of hard. There's not really many other players that have lost their positions the way that Matt Rowell has. That is pretty much the main one. When he's an inside mid that's been pushed out, it's just not it for Supercoach, unfortunately.
Yep. Let's see who we're holding.
Yeah, Ian, I would sell 5 as well, absolutely.
100%. Yeah. First of all, mate, Nick Dacos. Yes, his scores have been pretty ordinary in the last couple of weeks. He will bounce back, whether it's this week or the week after. I'm not sure because he may get the Finn McGuinness tag this week. But just hold tight. He will come good.
100%. But if he gets Finn McGuinness, oh, God, this is going to be a shocker. It's going to be a shocker for him. So I definitely won't be getting on that. Caleb Sarong, definitely a hold. He's got a 5-round average of 97. But this is the one guy that we can still kind of get those 90 scores, even if he is being tagged, unlike, Lockie Neal, Nick Dacos, where they're low 70 odds. So, yeah, I definitely would go with Caleb Sarong. Horse, Deadly does make a good one. Joel Smith should probably be a sell. I would 100% agree there. That's very smart footy right there.
Joel Smith.
But, yeah. The dude from Melbourne that got done for coke.
I know. Charlie Curnow.
It's a great shout by Deadly.
Yeah,
really
I nearly missed it. You bought Charlie Curnow in for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. 3 goals, 7 last week doesn't look good, but he still scored 89 and could go mega hyper uber large this week against North Melbourne. So you're holding at least 1 more week.
Hey,
anyone else, mate, that you can think of that you want to hold?
Jezza, if you have him in the same context as that, you have Curnow. So yeah, I would do the exact same thing. Copy and paste. Jezza to Curnow, Horse.
Beautiful. That's right.
And
bang, bang.
Let me ask you one more thing, right?
Yeah.
So we've gotten word that there is a chance that Jai Caldwell is missing this week.
Mm-hmm.
Would you get rid of him if he does miss, or would you be holding?
I'm holding.
Okay. No worries. Good. Yeah. And Ian wants to know, is Gawn a hold?
Yes.
Gawn is a hold.
Ian, I will tag you in something later tonight in the Discord, mate. I am stronger than 50. I was probably 80% earlier in the week that he wasn't going to play. I'm probably 45 that he is going to play now.
And I am 100% sold that Fade Gawn is a better option. And always has been since round 1.
Let's go to our watch list.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Always watching.
So I'm still interested in Melbourne's rotation, mate, through their midfield. Like Pickett, Rivers, Neil Bullen.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything Supercoach relevant for Classic, but in draft leagues, maybe.
Nah, the only players that you'd look at really is Clary, Rivers. I mean, Viney was going better, but now it's more Rivers. Rivers is the main guy. He's the main guy that I like there. I'm still looking at Gold Coast and what they're going to do, especially with Alex Davies now out. Surely, Tuk. I mean, sorry, not Tuk. Matt Rao can get more midfield time. Why is an inside midfielder playing on the wing or playing an outside role that he cannot do? It's got me stuffed, Horse. I don't like it, but who am I to bloody tell Dimo that he's an idiot? I'm not, unfortunately. So,
yep.
That's fine. All right there. So, yeah, I'm hoping that he can get in. Is there anyone else that any other rotations you're looking at?
Just Adelaide's without ranking. I want Dowling to stay midfield. That'd be really nice for our loop set with how we've got Dowling sitting there. And also, big eyes on the Hawks versus Pies game. Not for anything specific, but I reckon this is going to be an absolute fucking banger of a game, mate.
Yep. I just want to reiterate as well, if you do have Nick Dacos, be very, very careful, because if Finn McGuinness is named, he's coming in for one reason only, and that is to take Nick Dacos.
Yep, absolutely. It is not to sample the steamed dimmies at the local bar.
Mate, they're good.
Oh,
wait, are you steamed or fried?
I could go either, but you know what I did have lately, and I'm going to shout Kyton here. So they have steamed battered fried dimmies. So they steam them, and then they batter them, and then they deep fry them.
Interesting.
Sex.
Where's that
at? Fish and chip shop in Kyton off Mollison Street.
Interesting.
I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay. Well, mine are easily fried dim sims. Fried dim sims are the absolute win, and there's no question if I'm but
cut them in half and put them on the barbecue.
No, I buy them from the fish and chip joint and then I eat them. Simples.
Mate, when I was living in Perth 20 years ago, because we've actually got a grand final reunion or premiership reunion coming up in a couple of weeks, which I won't be able to make. But
weird flex, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, boom. That's where I learned to cut dimmies in half, bang them on the barbie, and then they were almost done. You sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top. Oh, so good, mate. Make yourself up a little bit of even sweet chili and sour cream sauce and mash it together. Oh, yeah. Mate.
Can do that 100%. But I just buy them from the fish and chip joints, because why would I try and mess with perfection? Fish and chip joints have got that shit down packed.
Us wogs know how to cook, mate. Captains.
Fine.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain!
I'll tell you what, I'm with Kizza. I love a good mystery bag. You don't really know if it's going to be cat or dog, but that's just what the surprise are with dimmies. That's what makes them great.
Yeah.
Let's talk captains.
One more while we're talking dimmies.
Yeah.
What about steamed dimmies in a roll?
What?
Yep.
Steamed dimmies in a roll?
Yep.
You can roll on out of here. Nah. I'm not having a bar of that, because you know why? Fried is better than steamed. Simple.
Okay.
Simples.
Okay.
I want
a potato cake in a salad roll. Try it.
Okay, righto. But I want all the guys to tell me in the chat: do you eat your dimmy the butt end or the opened end, like where it's spurting, like where it's breaking out? Which end do you eat first? Because if it's not the butt end, you guys are idiots. Bontempelli. What?
It's unreal.
What's that?
The dimmies in the roll.
Oh, okay. Joe's gone steam from South Melbourne Market, which okay.
Reese is our baggers flagged, our squeeze of the week winner.
Oh, let's go, Reese. Attaboy. All right. Well, they're open end first. Are you guys absolutely out of your fucking what is this, chat? No, it's butt first. Sorry. Captains. Come on. Right, captains. I'd say Marcus Bontempelli, but he plays at the same time as Butters. He had 141, 146 last two versus Cat's Horse. I prefer Butters, even because he's playing at the same time. 175, 158. His last two against the Tigers. I really, really like that, especially in Port. The only thing that can stuff with Butters is if Ken Hinkley decides to goddamn sub him off again when he's looking at a 200-plus game. Bastard. Zach Merritt, 136, 143 last two versus the Crom at Marvel. Love that. That looks really bloody nice for our VC options. Lockie Neal, when he hasn't been tagged by Swans, his last 2 against the Swannies, 144, 187 horse. So Lockie Neal, if he doesn't cop a James Jordan tag, which he probably will, or a Row Bottom tag, which he probably will, then we can have Neal can be a bloody good captain option. Dunkley, 137 last time versus the Swans. So there's an option there for him. Cripper, he's been on an absolute tear as of late, horse. And he's coming up against the third easiest team to score Supercoach points for midfielders in North Melbourne. This could be one for him. Look, horse, my statistics and my analysis say that Tim English should be on for a big one this week. But I've been wrong about my analysis and my statistics about Tim English all goddamn year because he's playing in Victoria. So, no, don't put it on Tim English. Could not.
Geography hurts him.
Yeah, geography does hurt him. Weak as piss, be better, Tim English.
Yep.
Buy my merch.
Good. Good by you. That'll do us for captains, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in the Discord, what we've done yesterday is we've dropped a long list of injuries, not just any old injuries, and cut and paste, so you could say off the AFL website. Skiddy and I have gone through it and deciphered all of the injuries. I've had a few frothies. I've got the stutters on. So deciphered all of the injuries that are Supercoach relevant and that are going to affect your teams in the run home. So if you want to know what's going on, it is in the experts chat there. Tonight, we will be posting game notes and we will be posting squeeze of the week and a few other little bits and pieces, Skiddy's captain's choices and a whole lot more. So, sorry, I'm just flagging some comments.
Go.
Do you want to do some?
Yeah.
Do you want to do some questions?
Yeah, I do.
It's question time. Let's answer your questions for the week ahead.
Just remember as well, everybody, buy our merch. Do it. Thank you. Carry on, horse.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Now we'll give our squeeze of the week winner a shout out nice and early. This is the bloke that he could be the Don Bradman. He could use a thin stump and still carve out tons in the local A grade, mate. So not sure if I missed this, sorry lads. Yeah, gun. But should us Fisher owners be worried with playing in the Magoos last week? Absolutely. Skiddy, you're an avid North Melbourne man, mate.
I am.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that it doesn't matter. His roll off of halfback is sensational. So if he's good to go, he's going to score Supercoach points. And I'm feeling pretty comfortable about saying that, especially in a forward line where we have, 4 or 5 good forwards that can score points each and every week. Sorry. Well, we got Flanders, Heaney, and everyone else has actually been pretty shit as of late. So I'm pretty confident if he plays, and I will let you guys know in the Discord when I hear what happens at training tomorrow.
Yep, absolutely. Deadly. Zachy Butters has got me set this week.
Yeah, me too, mate.
And you know what? Just to top it off, had some K-Fed today.
Ooh, shit. I'll tell you what, if anyone wants a good recommendation from your old pal Skiddy, 6 hot and spicy, crispy, boneless chicken at KFC for $7. Value for money. They are bloody good.
Delicious.
I thought you were saying no to me.
No, absolutely.
I'll tell you what, Ian. They are on a goddamn thread.
Oof. Can't wait for Sunday night.
Oh, you already know.
Will be. Attaboy. Jonas the Goat. Anyone seen Ranger Collard knows he should be allowed to say any insults he wants. Yeah, he got 6 weeks for saying some naughty things.
What an idiot, though. You know that you're only allowed to talk bad about your own, something that's affected you and your family. So why didn't he start doing Ranger jokes?
Should have.
Can't be going out there with the gay jokes. That's homophobic comments.
Bloody proud of Bodie. Put the controller down a bit and picked up the footy.
Of course. I'm sorry. Lance Collard, weak as piss, be better. Deserve that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
He put the controller down on 2K and got paid. So you made the right choice, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Good on him. Good on the old Uwu. Our man.
Horse, is Chesser a buy under the roof?
Is he horse?
No.
I love this. I don't know.
He should already be your M1.
Everyone should be doing it. It angers Horse when you ask him about like shit.
It doesn't anger me.
He hates it, and it's so funny to me. I still remember preseason when I said Jason Johannesson, and you despised me for it, and he came out and started playing really well for the first like 9-10 weeks of the season.
That was Herbie.
Fuming.
That was Herbie.
You still didn't like it either.
I said it was okay. I didn't love it.
No. If anyone wants to get under Horse's skin, just give him the worst pickups. That's why I think it's funny with Chesser, because I don't think there's anyone better than Chesser. Oh, yeah, there you go. Horse. Deadly wants to know, should he get Brockman in as well?
Yes, you should. Ben Mackay's worth all 1.3 million this year too. Dermy Burden plays cricket for his local team. Cricket. Fuck, I'm having an absolute shocker tonight. He plays cricket for my local team. My friend plays with him. Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, you still can't speak for shit.
No. Which commentator can put any words together except Matt Hill? Filthy and Horse.
Yeah. Have you watched our NBL 1 game?
Just not tonight.
Just wait. You wait and see Brownlow night, lads. Woohoo!
Oh, isn't that going to be an absolute cracker? I am going to be sideways by the end of that one. Cripps is a nice little defensive forward. Should be on Wang. Probably not. I think they're going to need him to be a little bit more attacking this week.
Yeah, he has to be attacking if they're going to score anything whatsoever.
Peter Street is 7 foot 100 compared to my 5'8" frame. Get it right, mate. I'm 5'10.5".
You always know you're troubled when you're 10.5.
Yeah. And
half there.
Absolutely right. He is 7 foot 100, but he is as tall as the horse is laying down.
Mm-hmm. Damn straight. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, all 2 inches, mate. Get around it. Don't at me.
Mine looks like a twisty.
I like green twisties. Anyway, Joe the Goat is ranked 267. So not only does he throw darts and miss, he's actually pretty good at this Supercoach thing.
Attaboy. Yep, doesn't surprise me in the slightest. What a man.
Yeah,
superstar.
Man. I hope that we've helped you in some way, shape, or form, mate. Deadly, Mr. 167th in goal assist at Horse. How did that shout go? Fuck. Hang on.
You need that desperately.
Yeah. Yeah, shit our shout. Really, really poor by me. But you know what? He's playing better. And I hope you've got him. Kerno for a bag after getting coned. 160 for my squeeze of the week. He probably will.
Yeah. No, look, I'm telling you, that's what I do. I rocket people's ass and then they play better. Logan McDonald did it last week, and that's what's going to happen. So I probably should stop doing it against players that play North.
Is this an admission from our man? He could have been top 1,000 if he started with Gawn.
I reckon he could have been too.
Yeah.
Quite comfortably. Had those first ones of him, and then he would have faded him at the right time.
Nah, Chesser will be playing VFL. And it saddens me. I really want to see him in the AFL so we can all see how shitty he is and he gets delisted. Does Rory Atkins need to be sold? Yeah, just. Maybe just hold him one more week. And you know what?
Rory Atkins, wow.
Yeah, our dim sim debate, Jasper, nailed it. Just grab the dimmy and let fate decide which end I eat first.
Yeah, fair enough too. Yeah, that's actually a fair call, but yeah.
Captain Pickles is the kind of bloke who has a skinful and lets the hose crash the boat. Bolts and hose!
What? Oh, I love where your mind goes, Jonas. I'm a big fan of that, mate. You're on the money with that.
40-year-old Goldstein is still better than Sammy the Drape Queen.
The Drape Queen is elite.
Horse, thoughts on Isaac Kako? We really need to, mate, I am all about this guy. But one thing Essendon really lack is an attacking small forward that can kick goals. He will complement our team really, really well.
I'll let you have that one. That's fine. I'm talking pick 2, baby.
Yep. You probably get used to that after being at the bottom for the last 50 fucking years. Geelong is the furthest place you could get from the West. That's Tim English.
Pretty much. Yep, pretty much. Yep, Timmy English is absolutely no chance. So even though he's playing Geelong, he honestly he should have 50 hitouts. If Darcy Cameron can do it, Tim English should be able to do it quite comfortably. But it's just been a bitch.
Horse is having a Barry Crocker, due for a cone. Not quite a cone, mate. I've earned me beer tonight.
Not with how the tribunal's been this week, mate. The horse is well behind. Come on, mate.
Oh, you know what? Kiz has got me here. Horseman bird.
Oh no, horse. Oh no.
Deadly. Bradman's from my hometown. I'm not from his, so can I be the next Don? Yes, you can.
Mate, you change your nickname to whatever you want. That's fine. You play on Shaggerbags. Horse, I'm yeah. We've had good 19 weeks, so you're allowed. I think we both had a stinker tonight.
Let us have one.
This is our down week. All right, this is our down week. We're allowed one bad one. Doesn't matter. State of Origin's on as well. People aren't fully. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. It's the Saints culture. Collard now shown maker.
Yep, show maker now Collard. Got there in the wrong way, but that's all right. Yep, I could not agree more. We could go back to the whole Jack Steele. What was the bloke that left for for Geelong's name? Jack
From
Sinclair
where?
and from St Kilda with the whole Jack Sinclair incident. Someone tell me. I forgot his name. He was the captain.
Jack Stephen.
Stephen. That's right. Jack Stephen and Jack Sinclair. A whole debacle.
Jack Sinclair. Jack Stephen played like 2 games and retired anyway.
Yeah.
I hope you're not working tomorrow, Horse. Looks like you need to go to bed and wake up with a headache, kebab on the way to work. I think it's just a combination of a lack of sleep, mate, but I'll be okay.
I'm with you.
Horse, do I get the Chesser-Brockman duo? Yes. Mm-hmm. And you're right. Chesser and Brockman might be unstoppable. Is Fogarty a good in this week?
Now, which Fogarty?
If he's talking about the Adelaide Fogarty, he's
Darcy.
An awesome. Yeah, he's an awesome shot for goal, but he does fuck all else.
Yep, agreed there. And if he's talking about Lockie Fogarty, no, I hate that even more. We should be premoed out, Joe. And I honestly hate both of them.
Starting my second job tomorrow. Any tips on how to not stutter like the horse tonight? Look your boss in the eye and tell him you don't wash your hands after you use the toilet.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good one. Mine would be direct eye contact as soon as you see your new boss. Walk straight in, handshake, eye contact directly, and make sure that you know you're there to mean business, and that will intimidate him to the max. And I love that. Cool to know that it's neither Fogarty and they were talking about NRL. So I'm glad I went through all that hard effort
for nothing.
Just to say no.
Do you know what? He should actually introduce himself as Deadly, not his real name.
What do you mean?
At his job when he starts his new job tomorrow.
Oh, you reckon introduce himself as his actual name, not Deadly?
No, introduce himself as Deadly and not his real name.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. As you know, like on PlayStation, my name's Filthy, so I like to get the doll. She calls me Filthy. It's great.
Delicious. And you know what? Deadly always means business. You're absolutely right.
Oh, well done, Jasp. Yes. Bang on the money.
Yep. You got anything you want to add tonight, mate, before we knock off?
Yeah. He said Deadly is his real name. What do you mean?
Sorry. And actually, I forgot to ask. I've got to find it.
Ian, I am not. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to cone a 6-year-old. Okay. I
cone Max for not picking up his footy after 4 months.
Yeah, no. I can't cone a 6-year-old, however old he is. I can't do that. I apologize. So no,
we can't put that. No. Is there anything else that you'd like to add before we knock off for tonight, mate?
Damn! I hope Pickles wouldn't do that, the rat bastard.
Mm.
Oh, okay, I got it now. Joe was trying to find a rival player for Chesser, and it was Darcy Fogarty. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Love what you've done there, Joe. That's fantastic.
Is that Russell Westbrook? That's a great pick. I reckon it is.
Yeah, it's the one when he's doing it on the ground with the shadow.
Yeah, I like
it. A ripper. Joe, that's great by you. I'm sorry that took me so long. I'm obviously way too sleep deprived, but that's great by you, mate. Chat, stop trying to tell me it's something about the bloody NRL or something like that. Stop confusing me. I always believe you. You're making it hard for me. Horse, just wanted to say again, thank you so much to our beautiful chat, as much as I just had a rip at them. Funniest bastards, best bastards going along there. You guys are absolutely awesome. We appreciate the hell out of you. And if this isn't, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing what we do. So we just want to take a quick second to say thank you and come join in the Discord. The Discord is where we talk a whole bunch of shit, games, everything like that. Come be part of it. Remember, buy my merch. If you don't, you're a coward. And Horse, big thank you to you because you are just the man that keeps this show running. You're the absolute best. And,
We are.
Just keep on being you. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Skiddy. I really, really appreciate that. You're the best. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just sit here and do all the stuff that I have to do because I'm the big horse. I'm so awesome. Oh, I keep going really high on Supercoach. And I appreciate you. Oh.
You're welcome. As you blokes know, we're very big on mental health here. And each episode since, what was it, round 8, I think it was, we bring up that it's okay not to be okay and it is not weak to speak. So if you are struggling at home, if you're having, some bad thoughts, it's okay to write them down. It's okay to, to go for a walk. It's okay to clear your head. It's okay to talk to someone you trust. It's okay to talk to someone anonymous. There's phone numbers you can call. There's Skiddy and I. There's other people in our Discord that you can message if you are not okay. Open up. We would much prefer to spend the 15, 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours talking to you now than by other means necessary. You are the most important person in this earth, bar none. So if you're not okay, reach out. We do care about you. And all of us here at the Inside Fantasy Sports community, we are just one big community. Not one of us is any more important than the other. It is us. It is we. It is us as a family that make this community tick. So
we're a team.
That's right. On behalf of Skiddy and I, it is not weak to speak, and it's okay not to be okay.
Yes, sir.
Skiddy, I promise you I will be better Sunday night. I can't promise you I'll be having less beers because I've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. So I'm probably going to be as sideways as Jenna Jamison in the late 90s. But for you, mate, you're fucking unreal. Our community is fucking unreal. We're going to see you Sunday night on here live, 8 p.m. But boys, if you want to chew the fat with us, if you want to get involved, we're going to be in the Discord Friday night through Saturday and Sunday. The Horse is going to be at the Reservoir Hotel at 6:30 p.m. on Friday night. And guess what? Jugs galore. I am going to be sideways too. So if you're in the Bendigo area, pop in for a beer. Would love to see us. I'm the Horse. This is Skiddy. We'll see you Sunday night.
Yo!